This law would go after anyone that actually assaults a referee. That goes for both physically and verbally. That's what sets this apart. Right now, Cortes is facing a gross misdemeanor. That wouldn't change if the law passes here, but there certainly would be other penalties that come with it. I reached out to talk to him today. I still have not heard back from him, but I can tell you everybody seems to be talking about this from rink to rink. Before the puck even dropped for lunch hockey at Olympic View Arena,
I can state unequivocally that when we arrived here today to get dressed in the locker room, it was the first topic of conversation.
this assault captured on camera. We now know 42-year-old Uriel Cortes of Renton is the hockey parent hit with assault charges after this. Two young refs pushed so hard they landed on the ice. Cortes told police he went to defend his son and break up a fight. He said his son was being kicked and punched. But police say video evidence shows there was no fight happening when the refs were pushed, that they were actually assessing penalties when they came face to face with what witnesses described as an irate parent.
It has no place in the game. Regardless of the child's sport, the parents need to stay in the bleachers.
Representative Suzanne Schmidt introduced legislation in January to better protect sports referees in our state.
My reaction was, that's exactly why I'm running this bill. There's more and more referees just pulling out, saying, you know what, I'm not going to do this because I'm being, physically assaulted.
One of the state's two referees in chief, Jeremy Del Campo, told me threats from parents is a regular occurrence, and he would hope harsher penalties will make them think twice. If this bill becomes a law, how would it change the penalty for the person who's convicted?
Letting them know that this is a gross misdemeanor that can be punishable by $500 or 6 months in jail.
What's different, it covers not just physical assault, but verbal attacks too, bans offenders from schools and games for a year, and requires public schools to post warning signs.
I think a lot of the parents need to take a step back and realize that less than 1% of the kids are ever going to play these games pro. So the games are really about building, understanding teamwork. Now this just in, Representative Schmidt's measure actually just passed committee unanimously. That means it heads for the House floor. This measure very much alive. Right now, Cortes is banned, by the way, from attending any Hockey Association games for now. There's a hearing next week to determine for how long and if it will continue. We'll stay on top of this. That's the very latest. I'm Michelle Esteban, KOMO News.